Okay, real quick, I want to show you some of the positive things about a chat room here. You have multiple people looking at trends in different stocks. They give alerts. They don't tell you when to buy, what to do or sell. They just say, hey, you're getting action. This particular stock said the trend broke. The trend broke at 1258, which is that candle right there. If you were a follower, you would say, okay, you know what, good short. That's a quick 5%. Remember, nothing goes down forever, nothing goes up forever. So that would have been a quick 5% if you shorted and got out, but you have to remain disciplined. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you some of the positive things about a chat room here. And I'm going to fast forward this to see if I can get it to the other stock that I want to show you on a dead cat bounce. Let's see. Okay, so this dead cat bounce on SRNEE. I got in a position of 500 shares at $4.86. I saw positive here, positive bounce after a nice pullback of approximately 6%. I wanted a couple percent return, no big deal. So I got in, I think a $2,000 position I got in. Anyway, back up here to SELL, you see the channel. So I see my run in here, right? So I know I'm up 68% or 88 bucks, whatever, 500 shares. It's pretty close to what I wanted to gain, a couple percent, 5%. So I'm going to go ahead and take some profit. I'm going to sell, not close all. Let's see. I'm going to sell at limit price. I want to set my limit price for approximately 506 or so. I don't want to close it all. I want to close just some of the shares. You can have all this preloaded on really fast movers. So I'm going to sell 200 of my 500 shares. I'm going to say at 507. You know what? I want it to go in. So I'll get 506. Let's see. Go ahead and review the order. Sell it. Bam. Here we go. No brackets. So I'm going to go ahead and okay, great. 507, 509. Do I get greedy and wait, or do I push it through? You know what? I got to take some profit because it's all about capital preservation. And if I get greedy, I can turn in a small winner into a loser real quick. So let me go ahead and take some. Oh, I think I fast forwarded and I've already dumped the rest. So I think, let's see, what do I have? It's hard to tell when I'm doing this voiceover after the fact. Let me make this thing bigger here. So this is what people are willing to buy it for and willing to sell it. And this is the action of the actual transactions going through. Okay, and another thing I want to do is, I focus on what I'm trading. I zoom in on the volume. The volume will correspond with a level 2, which is very important. It tells you, hey, volume's slowing down. It's time to get out, take some profit because it may come down for a triple bottom. So I have 300 shares left, $46 left. I think I took 60 or 58 on my first sell. So, where am I? Where's my cursor? So I'm just kind of babysitting it and watching the volume. If nothing happens, I'm going to go ahead and get out because either you like to wish it to go up so you make more, you got to see what's in front of you. And you have to go for it. So I click here and, people are telling, hey, this may go up and blah, da, 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 da. just trade your plan. Don't worry about what other people are doing. It's nice to get alerts, but you always want to trade your plan. Let's see, close that here. So this has a nice break in the trend. I see volume slowing down, but it's going sideways. At any time, a big seller can come in and slam this candle down. You see over here on SEEL, you see the channel that I drew. It's just punking around there, babysitting. Sometimes chat rooms pump stuff, and it's also a good idea on what to do. And this is just for scalp trading, by the way. You don't want to get any large positions on this stuff. Remember, it's not blue chip stocks like Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, all the big players that you can go ahead and invest and hold long term, because those are all good companies. These are just shit pump and dump companies, pharmaceuticals, trading on news. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close the rest of my positions. Just because I want to take a quick 5% on my money. I know it's not a lot, but a 5% here, 5% there, 5% here. So all these little hundreds, $80 profits, like I snapshot a picture of my profit and loss statements and I shoot it over to you. All these add up at the end of the day, and at the end of the day, I just want to be in the positive. Capital preservation. Could I chase and be greedy? Yes, but I also don't want a seller to come in and slam that candle down. Remember, small profits. I already took a little profit, right? I'm also keeping my eye on this because I want to see if a trade develops, whether it's a short or a long or a quick scalp. So there seems to be an action on these two. So I'm just watching them. So sometimes best action is no action or just trading at small positions. You have to trade your plan and according to plan. Let's see. I think I have some of that. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I'm bouncing all over the place here. Let me fast forward. So I'm looking at the price action, right? I want to make sure these are orders, people willing to buy at these prices. And that's a good indication of where, hey, if it does go down, that's a good halt area. So I'm okay. And these are the people willing to sell. So I know a lot of sales are coming around at 506 after that, if it eats through it. So, I scroll down there. So if there isn't a whole lot of sales, people offering the sales, and it's thin, it may run. I want to take a look at volume, right? I want to see the bid and the ask, and also the spread, the high and the low, previous close, low there, and the spread is between the bid and the ask, which is right there. Let's see, looks like good volume is coming in. I have 300 shares at 46. Let me move that here a little bit. Yeah, 85 bucks. So it's not big bucks, but I just love to trade and I want to preserve my capital and grow it slowly, right? Pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. I should have closed and spiked it at 5:15. So these guys are talking about a short up at Sealy here on the trade room. So as people are having their niche and focus, they'll call it out. I think I'm going to go ahead and close out 100 shares, so I'll have 200 left. There goes 510, a review order. Who 512. I want to get a quick fill, right? So I scroll out. I want to see the trend line. Will it get back to the high? Here it is. It broke trend. Now it's going to get a bounce. Usually when it goes down, you'll get a nice little dead cat bounce, maybe triple bottom. So this might be in line with the top of the previous bounce. So it's probably a good idea to take some profit here. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to show you it. Nothing happens fast. It can be a slow process. But the most important thing is pay yourself along the way. Go ahead. It's frustrating watching myself after the fact when I should have already cashed out. Anyway, let's see if I can fast forward this one. What did I do? I think I ended up selling 200 shares, letting 100 ride, and I didn't make as much money on the last 100, but anyway, I turned it in. There it is. Place my order. Boom. Sell. I got filled. Now I have 200 shares with an average of $47 in profit riding if I were to sell it at the asking price. So I ended up selling another 200 shares at 516. I got filled. I left the other 100 shares with $30 profit remaining. Now, I'm just going to let that ride unless it starts coming back down. And I'm going to put a stop at, here's how I set up my stops, at 509. So if for some reason I'm watching something else and it starts slamming down, I'll automatically get filled at market at 509. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I can also adjust it. I can look at it and adjust it and change it just like I just did now. I can adjust my stop at any time. Anyway, I think I let it run for a bit. Let me see. Yeah, I fast forward here and I'm just reading and looking at my other screens. Next thing I know, it triggered my stop and I automatically got sold out. And that's it, man. Just so you know, it just happened. I got filled at 509 or 508. I think it went through. So this is a nice feature that allows you to concentrate on other things if you're trading multiple stocks, not lose all your profit.